Hello everyone and welcome to Kiru's online lectures. I am Kiraj Hamtani and today's topic is study of compounds HCl. In part 1 we already studied introduction, preparation, physical properties, chemical properties of HCl gas. Now in this part, that is in part 2, we are going to study preparation, physical properties, chemical properties, test and uses of HCl acid. So the very first topic is how to prepare hydrochloric acid. So hydrochloric acid, it is prepared by dissolving hydrogen chloride gas in water using special funnel arrangement. Now see why we are using special funnel arrangement. If direct absorption of HCl gas in water is done, like this is a beaker in which is containing water, and directly HCl gas is absorbed from here. This beaker is containing water using a delivery tube. Now if direct absorption of HCl gas in water is done using delivery tube, it causes back suction. So to avoid this back suction, we use special funnel arrangement. Now coming on to what is this back suction? See, when hydrogen HCl gas, it is extremely soluble in water. So if delivery tube through which HCl gas is passed, it is directly immersed in water. So rate of absorption of this HCl gas is high and hence a partial vacuum is created over here. So the pressure outside being higher causes the water because of this, water is pushed up into the delivery tube, because of which this apparatus gets damaged, and this is only known as back suction. So to avoid this back suction, special funnel arrangement is used. Now what is done in a special funnel arrangement? We take a beaker which is filled with water only, but a special funnel, not a delivery tube, is taken over here. We take a special funnel through which HCl gas is passed. Now this special funnel arrangement, it prevents, or we can say it minimizes the back suction of the water, and second thing, it provides large surface area for the absorption of HCl gas, and hence due to this only pressure outside and inside equalize and water which had risen in the funnel falls down again. So this process continues till the water in the trough is saturated with HCl gas, resulting in the formation of HCl acid. So this is how HCl acid is prepared. Coming on to physical properties of HCl acid, it is colorless. If we talk about odor and taste, it has slightly pungent odor, sharp, sour in taste. It is corrosive in nature, and its density is 1.2 gram per cubic centimeter, and which is 40% by weight of acid. If we talk about its boiling point, so solution of HCl in water forms a constant boiling mixture with water. So its boiling point is 109.8 degrees Celsius. On boiling, this mixture evolves the vapors of both acid and water in the same proportion. Hence, dilute acid cannot be concentrated by distilling or boiling the dilute acid, because both are evaporated over there. Coming on to chemical properties of hydrochloric acid. So as an acid, dilute acid. So the very first property is this dilute HCl acid, it is monobasic. It is monobasic and it also exhibits acidic nature. Now how we say it is monobasic? Because HCl, it dissociates into H plus and Cl minus since it imparts one H plus ion, therefore it is known as monobasic. Secondly, we say it is acidic in nature. So presence of H plus ion in acid in HCl, it imparts acidic property to an aqueous solution of HCl acid. Now the main property is note, that is solution of HCl in water. Now water, it is a polar solvent. It ionizes HCl molecules into free ions. So therefore HCl in water, it exhibits acidic property and it is an electrolyte because it is ionizing into its ions. Now when we talk about HCl in organic solvent like toluene, so HCl in organic solvent like toluene which is a non-polar solvent, which is it does not dissociate HCl into free ions. So thus we say HCl in toluene does not exhibit this acidic property and it is non-electrolyte. Coming on to the reactions of HCl, the reaction of dilute acid with metal, like we have magnesium, when reacts with HCl, it forms MgCl2 plus hydrogen gas is liberated. Over here, hydrogen effervescence we see, bubbles in a liquid of hydrogen gas evolves. Similarly, Zn, active metal, reacts with HCl, it forms ZnCl2 plus water. Second property is reaction of dilute acid with base. So we have base like CuO, it reacts with HCl, so it forms CuCl2 plus H2O. We have base like NH4OH, it reacts with HCl, so it forms NH4Cl plus water. Dilute acid reacts with metal carbonates and bicarbonates, like metal carbonate, if we talk about Na2CO3 plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. NaHCO3 plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Fourth property, dilute acid when reacts with metal sulfite or bisulfite, like we have metal sulfite Na2SO3, we have bisulfite NaHSO3. So when HCl reacts with both metal sulfite or metal bisulfite, the product is salt plus water plus SO2 gas is evolved. In both the cases, either it is metal sulfite or it is metal bisulfite. Next is reaction of HCl with metal sulfide, like we have Na2S plus HCl, so it gives NaCl plus H2S gas is evolved. When HCl reacts with silver nitrate, that is AgNO3, so here AgCl plus HNO3 is formed. This AgCl, it precipitates out as a white PPT. Coming on to next reaction, reaction of dilute acid with lead nitrate. So HCl when reacts with lead nitrate, PbNO3 whole twice, it forms PbCl2, it precipitates out as a white PPT, plus again HNO3 is formed. Now the chemical property of hydrochloric acid as concentrated HCl. See, powerful oxidizing agents like we have MnO2, we have PbO2, red lead, that is tri-lead tetraoxide, Pb3O4, potassium permanganate, KMnO4 and potassium dichromate, K2Cr2O7. So these are powerful oxidizing agents. So they oxidize concentrated HCl and they liberate Cl2 gas. Like if we talk about MnO2, if we talk about PbO2, Pb3O4, KMnO4 and K2Cr2O7. All are these powerful oxidizing agents which reacts with HCl and they form, like if manganese is there, so it will form manganese chloride plus water plus Cl2. If Pb is there, so it will form PbCl2 plus water plus Cl2. Again, if tri-lead tetraoxide is there, so the product which is formed will be same, PbCl2 plus H2O plus Cl2. What I mean to say is the powerful oxidizing agents oxidizes concentrated HCl and liberates chlorine gas. Similarly, HCl when reacts with KMnO4, it forms KCl, MnCl2, H2O plus Cl2. Similarly, K2Cr2O7 when reacts with HCl, it forms KCl plus CrCl3, H2O plus Cl2. So these are the properties of HCl as concentrated acid. Now coming on to the test of HCl acid. So glass rod which is dipped in ammonia solution, when it is brought near the vapors of HCl acid, dense white fumes of ammonium chloride are formed. So glass rod which is dipped in ammonia, brought near the vapors of HCl, it forms NH4Cl. Thus we observe dense white fumes of ammonium chloride. Silver nitrate solution added to HCl, AgNO3 when added to HCl, it forms white curdy precipitate. This white curdy precipitate indicates the presence of HCl acid. Now if in case white precipitate of silver chloride is soluble in excess of ammonium hydroxide, this AgCl, it is soluble in NH4OH and it is insoluble in HNO3. Thus, when it reacts with NH4OH, it forms diamine silver chloride. So above test, in addition to blue litmus, turns red because HCl is there. Next is action of heat on mixture of manganese dioxide and concentrated HCl. So manganese dioxide, that is MnO2 plus HCl concentrated, as we studied the powerful oxidizing agents, it forms MnCl2 plus water plus chlorine gas is liberated. So this reaction proves, because chlorine gas is liberated, this reaction proves that HCl acid contains, because there is an acid which contains Cl, and that is HCl acid. Coming on to the uses. So there are two basic uses, industrial uses and general uses. In industries, it is used in the manufacture of dyes, drugs, paints. It is also used in the manufacture of silver chloride, that is for photographic films. It is also used in the manufacture of glucose from starch. Now coming on to the industrial uses. So it is used in tanning industry. Now coming on to the general uses. General uses, it is used for the extraction of glue from bones because it dissolves calcium phosphate which is present in bones. In pickling of metals before galvanization. So HCl acid जो होता है ये dissolve करता है metallic oxides on the surface of the metal and thereby उस पूरे surface को clean कर लेता है. HCl is also used in the preparation of aqua regia. So concentrated HNO3 and concentrated HCl, and which is to be present in the ratio of 1:3, dissolves noble metals which are insoluble in all other solvents, and thus it forms H2O plus NOCl plus Cl. So this Cl, it dissolves in noble metals like Au plus Cl gives AuCl3, Pt plus platinum plus chlorine gives PtCl4. So this mixture of concentrated HNO3 and concentrated HCl, which is taken in the ratio of 1:3, is known as aqua resia, and aqua resia gives out the nascent chlorine, and this nascent chlorine is used to dissolve noble metals like gold and platinum. So this is how we have completed with the topic, that is HCl. Hope you guys are finding videos helpful. So do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.